couldn't ask for a better night for baseball in Arizona. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. A look there at Chase Field here in Phoenix. It's the penultimate game of the year between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Arizona Diamondbacks. With that, we welcome you inside the broadcast booth. Matt Vasgersian here with you. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. Matt Campbell is on the mound here to face these guys. He's got the usual assortment of pitches, but keep an eye on him in the early going here. If these guys can get to him early, he does have a tendency to start overthrowing. And from there, that's when the problems usually arise. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
Ready now on 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Time to put those glasses back on, up.
Ready with the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now.
And even just 4 pitches in, you need to find a strike here because you don't want to give him a free base runner to start the night.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
Already hitting 98 miles an hour here in the first inning. He's one of the hardest throwers that these guys will see all year long.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
And remember, he's coming off a loss in his last start. So if he keeps doing things like walking the leadoff guy, he'll be in trouble here too.
Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Closing quickly here as he slides to make the catch. And that's a fine play.
Now the question is, did he get the glove under the ball? Let's ask show motion. And it looks like it did to me. It's pretty close, but I think that's a good catch.
In now, Michael Lee, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 29 homers and 65 RBIs. Runners on first with 1 down. He's ready now. The pitch and a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. He's set, now the pitch. Low and away with that one, it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Here comes the 1-2. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. One there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Diamondbacks. Seth Hargrove will get the ball to pitch against these guys, and he'll be given the task of really focusing on keeping these guys off the base paths. That means to be successful, he's got to focus on keeping the ball in the strike zone and avoiding the unnecessary walks. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Gerardo Parra will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Fastball in there for a called strike. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
And they've got the division title in their back pocket already. Now it's just a matter of playing for the seeding and maybe getting a few of your guys a day off or two before the real fun begins.
And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. One gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Martin Prado will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. First pitch on the way. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. Lee has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away. And that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp. And this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Paul Goldschmidt will stride in now, and as you see there, he sits 9th in the National League in batting at the start of play. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
The 1-0 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Now the 2-0 home. Too high, and it's 3-0. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead, he's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here he comes, 3-1. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 22 home runs and 84 runs batted in. A runner on first with 2 away. The next pitch. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Here it comes, 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Here's the full count offering, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. And I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Miguel Montero will stand in, and he was a big part of the win last night as he contributed 3 hits to his guys' effort. Now here's the first pitch. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
Here comes the 1-0. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Montero waits. Now the pitch. Got him lunging for one there as this is pushed foul off to the left. It's 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Mark McGuire will stand in for the first time here, and he's recently hit the 40 home run mark for the season. And here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Now here it comes. And this will be fouled away. And the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Alan Craig will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Here's the first offering. On the ground, softly towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
And that's a good guy to take care of on 1 pitch, especially on a swing like that.
Yadier Molina will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch to him. Fouled straight back. Now the pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. The 0-2 to Molina. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Another 0-2 coming. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
I don't know if there's anything really to pinpoint about this play. It might have been one of those where he never really got a good grip on the baseball, and he winds up kind of throwing a sinker across the diamond to first base, and it skips right on by.
Johnny Peralta will get his first opportunity now. 14 home runs to his credit so far this year.
Come on, D-back.
First pitch coming. Here's a swing, and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Mark Trumbo will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Mark Trumbo.
First offering on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. One 0 on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 7th, second baseman
Aaron Hill will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games.
Come on, Diamondbacks.
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
The pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Now the 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-2. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Here's Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Here's the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And the 2-2 is taken the other way on the ground to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. We'll move to the third with no score. Mark Ellis is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for St. Louis, second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Here's the first offering. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine. But you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
One, two. Fouled back. He'll try again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
If you had to guess which guy was the rookie and which guy was the established veteran, which guy would you pick? He showed poise beyond his years in this at-bat.
Into the box now, Seth Hargrove. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Let's go, D-back.
Pitch on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Here's the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this is on the ground for Aaron Hill at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
John Jay will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Now the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
1-1 pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here's the 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
Here he comes on 2-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Matt Campbell makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Matt Campbell.
Now the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
Now here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's the pitch. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And nearly extra bases to start the inning, but this winds up foul by inches. Wow. Here's another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so important. I mean, here, this is probably a ball, but you can't risk taking this pitch on 1-2 and hope that you get the benefit of the umpire's call. You pretty much have to swing at it, even though you probably wouldn't have been able to do much with it in the first place.
In is Gerardo Parra.
Here we go.
As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the third, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Martin Prado will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
The 1-0 home. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 count, the pitch. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning here is wrapped right back from where it came, and that'll get into center field for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. But this is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Michael Lee will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Three-1 on the way. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
First and second now after the walk. And they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Mark McGuire will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far. So this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
Carpenter leads from second. Here's the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. First and second here with nobody out. Comes set. Now the pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. There's one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
First and second, nobody out. You think you're in a great position to do some damage here in this inning. And then, the one thing that you could not have is the double play, and that's exactly what you get.
Here now is Alan Craig as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Get the bat out.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He waits. Now the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Don't let him score.
The 0-2 once more. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Pause, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
The 2-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Here comes a 2-2. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We'll come right back with more from Chase Field following this. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it's Paul Goldschmidt that'll lead things off for Arizona. Now here's the first pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Cruz awaits the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ball game. 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
Here comes the 3-0. And, oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1 out, nobody on. The 3-1 is on the way. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. A solo home run from Nelson Cruz. Number 23 for him thus far, and the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, let's run through the sequence here on Show Track. He's going to try and wait him out up there. Looks at 3 straight balls, and then the automatic take on 3-0. Finally, he says, I got to swing sometime. He absolutely crushes this ball in the 3-1 pitch.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Line hard, deep into left. Under it is Craig, and that's out number 2. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And my gracious, look at that comparison. Both guys into triple digits. That is some serious, serious gas. Mark Trumbo will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Come on, let's do it.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Here's the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, it's so easy to get caught reaching on that pitch. We've seen a few of his teammates do it already. That's a great job to recognize slider and play off.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. The 2-2 coming. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. The pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Diamondbacks hit the board first thanks to this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 1-0 Arizona. Yadier Molina will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
First pitch to him. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. The 1-1 home. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Here now the 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And with the final month winding down here, he finds himself in second place in the National League in that department. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the 1-0. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. A 2-1 offering. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Mark Ellis will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Okay,
Now batting, the pitcher.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
Standing in now, Seth Hargrove, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 25 doubles for him this season. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
The 1-1. Oh, good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Here comes a 1-2. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Aaron Hill will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
First offering on the way. Shallow center. Jay is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Boy, they are just making life easy for this guy. Swinging on the first pitch of the inning, pretty routine fly ball. It's been a cakewalk here early on.
Didi Gregorius will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, D-back!
First pitch coming.
Here we go.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the pitch. Oh, and another curveball as he's really got him back on his heels. It's 0-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
And the pitch. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, right now, that fastball's been so good, he really hasn't needed any of his secondary pitches. Another good heater there.
Into the box, Matt Campbell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Here it comes. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, a smart pitch there. If you got him to reach for it 0-1, maybe he'll do it again 0-2.
The 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. John Jay will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First pitch coming. First pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here as that's into center field for a leadoff single.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Matt Carpenter will dig in. He singled his last time around. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Now another 1-2. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
Put him away.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. One 0 on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here comes the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike, 2-1 now.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mark McGuire waits on deck. The 3-1 coming. There's a 2-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
First baseman number 25.
Mark McGuire will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now the first pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
You certainly love a 1-pitch pop out in that spot. That's like a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Alan Craig will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Stop him right here.
Jay leading off second. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
He's set. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And the run will score from second to tie the ball game at 1-1.
Well, the offense for these guys has kind of been like you, Steve, all year long. Been on vacation. They didn't get much going yesterday at all. They've been shut down pretty well in this one, too. But finally, a little hope. They're on the board here with the RBI single.
First pitch on the way. Lined hard to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Johnny Peralta will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit, and that work's paying off.
1-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
From the stretch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Now you see Diamondbacks manager Kirk Gibson out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. David Hernandez will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Mark Ellis will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Now here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. He's ready now. The pitch. And Ellis looks at one that misses here. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they'll open up a 3-1 lead.
And this is what you need if you're going to build a winning ball club. You've got to have those support guys down in the order. And he comes through with an important 2-out RBI.
Seth Hargrove will stand in now with the bases loaded, 2 away, and a chance to really help himself out.
And at the very least, he's got to focus on getting something in play. He can really help himself out with just a simple single here.
Don't let him score, man!
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Now here on the mound, you cannot take it easy on the pitcher here with 2 outs. He can still bloop one in there and drive home 2, so you need to be thinking strikeout all the way.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
And you can't make this easy on him right here. At least make some contact and force him to make a play.
Let's get out of this inning!
Comes set. Now the pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. St. Louis is out in front, 3-1. Gerardo Parra will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. In there, no balls and a strike. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Fouled back. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
1-2. Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3. 3-2. Here it is. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1 and 2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Martin Prado will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
Now here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Has a look, now the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it? 1 away.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with 1 away.
Paul Goldschmidt will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
First pitch to him. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. He's set, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Well, that's a good take there with 2 strikes. That wasn't an easy one to lay off of.
1 out and a runner on second base. The right-hander deals on 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Full count. 3-2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Goldschmidt. 29 home runs for him on the year, and the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
All season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. That last home run estimated at 399 feet. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both the lefty and a right-hander have stood up. There's a fastball, pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Let's go one more time, baby.
Here's the 2-2 home. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You'd have to think a walk here would hasten his exit from the ball game.
Yeah, he can't let that happen. In a close game like this, you've got to make him put it in play.
3-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The catcher, number 26,
Miguel Montero will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
And now a pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. John Jay will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Center fielder, John Jay.
And here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a 1-0. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Here comes the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two pitch on the way. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Full count offering on its way. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
I'm not sure either guy really likes this play. Pitchers hate getting those one-hop rocket shots back at them, but hitters hate them too because, hey, that's a knock if it gets by.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Pitch on the way. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Parra is under this one. And that's out number 2.
This is exactly what he needed after his guys came back to tie the ball game. He's only 1 out away from a shutdown inning.
Michael Lee will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. First offering on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
Here's the 1-0. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Ready now on 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here comes the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too hot.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Score remains tied at 3-3. Carlos Martinez will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carlos Martinez.
Mark Trumbo will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Left fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now here it comes. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Lee is there, 1 away.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Aaron Hill will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
First pitch coming. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 now to Hill. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Lee has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
But really couldn't ask for much more out of a 7th inning guy. He's come in, throwing a bunch of strikes, and he's got 2 quick outs to show for it here with the score still tied.
Didi Gregorius will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Here we go.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
And now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
The pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Mark McGuire will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch coming. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
Here's the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The next 0-2. And he sends it the other way toward right center. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly one away. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Alan Craig will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now the 2-0. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. And that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. First pitch on the way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
The 1-0 pitch. And this pitch is hit rather sharply toward the third base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. The 1-1. Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Come on!
2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know it's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's into scoring position now with that stolen base.
Now the 1-1 to Peralta. Grounded, foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Here comes a 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Pause, now the pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Cards leave one, still tied 3-3. Peter Borges will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 12, Peter Borges.
Tony Campana is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here in the bottom of the 8th in a tie ball game. Ball one.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The next pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the rookie deals on 1 and 2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Here's another 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He'll try again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1 and 2.
In is Gerardo Parra. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Popping it up is bad enough, but doing it on the first pitch, and out of the zone to boot. I mean, this just is not a good AB. I can tell you that.
Martin Prado will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. Now the first pitch. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
The 2-0. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. Knee high, he barehands it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 9th inning coming up. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Nicholas Reed will enter now to start the 9th inning as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Mark Ellis will step in, an RBI single this last time around.
Second baseman, Mark Ellis.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And now a pitch on the way. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. Here it comes. Still sticking with the fastball, but this time he lays off. It's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul. Here's another 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
The 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Another try at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 3-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
And this is one of those at-bats where if you're on the mound, you got to be saying, look, uncle, I'll just lay it in there. You know, in the end, they get the flyout, but boy, it sure took a lot of pitches to get there.
Matt Adams will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 1. One out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Now the 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is swung on and hit in the air out to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
In now is John Jay. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied at 3-3. Trevor Rosenthal will come on needing to get 3 outs here to try to send this game to extra innings. Paul Goldschmidt will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now here it comes. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Nelson Cruz will dig in. He homered back in the 4th. A couple of lefties start to get loose now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Ball 2. Now the 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 2-1. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3. Miguel Montero waits on deck. Here he comes on 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. You gave him a pretty good battle up there, and you never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base path. Miguel Montero will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Montero waits. Now the pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
The 1-2. 1-2 offering is hit in the air out to straightaway left. There to play it is Borges, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the fielder,
Mark Trumbo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
The 0-1. Hard hit towards center. Jay will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Arizona. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Ender Inciarte will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 63.
Matt Carpenter will lead it off here in the top of inning number 10.
Leading off for St. Louis, third baseman, Matt.
Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Pitch on the way. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One pitch on the way. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
Here comes a 2-2. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Trumbo ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Michael Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. One out, nobody on. And the pitch. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. One on the way. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Get him down now.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Mark McGuire will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still tied 3-3. Aaron Hill will lead it off now in the home half of inning number 10.
Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
And here's the first pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound and taken in out there for the first out.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the 1-1. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Now the 1-2. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And here's Jay to put it away, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down to start off the bottom half. Starting to look like this one's going to go another inning. Great.
William Avalos will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 16, William Avalos.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Now the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Ready on 2-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 coming. This ball will be chopped foul. The 2-2 one more time. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Carpenter is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Score remains tied at 3-3. David Wagoner will be summoned from the bullpen here as he'll take over to start inning number 11.
David Wagoner.
Peter Borges will dig in here.
Leading off for St. Louis, left fielder, Peter Borges.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Yadier Molina will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch coming. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
The 2-0. They'll try a changeup this time, but that's not working either. It's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
The 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Not often you'll see a 3-0 slider, but when you need a strike, any pitch will do.
Now the 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
That's a good at-bat. And sometimes in extra innings, guys start to chase because they're getting tired and frustrated, and they're looking for one big hit. That's not the case here.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Johnny Peralta will dig in. Strikeout victim as last time. Here's the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Hey, double him up!
The 1-0. Runner goes for second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Mark Ellis will dig in, needing to find a way to get that go-ahead run in from second base. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals. No change in the score. It's 3-3. Tony Cruz is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 48, Tony Cruz.
Gerardo Parra will stand in. He popped out in his last time.
Center fielder, Gerardo Parra.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Come on, you can get anything close.
Now here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
1-2. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
He's put together 2 spotless innings so far out of the bullpen. I think a third would be above and beyond the call of duty.
Martin Prado will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. First offering on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Now here it comes. And he drops that one in for strike 2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And now a pitch on the way. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1 out, nobody on. So 1-2 with 1 away. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is ripe for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Paul Goldschmidt will try it again. He homered back in the 6th inning. First pitch coming. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
The 1-1 home. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 11 innings in the books now, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Pete Kozma will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 38, Pete Kozma.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. The right-hander deals on 1-2. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2.
That's definitely a borderline pitch there on 1-2. Now, I don't think he could have had any argument at the plate if that was called strike 3.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. This programming note to pass along. Due to the length of our game tonight, the long-running animated series The Wilkersons will not be seen this evening. Again, no episode of The Wilkersons after the game tonight. John Jay will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. Here's the first offering. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. And the 1-1 is on the ground down to third. Up with it now is Pardo. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, third baseman,
Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Come on, guys, let's go.
First pitch coming. That's well hit. Over Hill and into right center, a base hit.
You could see him just basically jumping at that first pitch. He pulls it into right field for a solid base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Stepping in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. The 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, so after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Cards leave 1, still tied 3-3. Randy Choate will be summoned here to start the home 12th, and he'll need to get 3 outs here to push this game on to the 13th. Corey Horn has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
number 53.
Ender Inciarte will take his first cut to the ballgame here.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Here's the 2-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 2-1 home. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Miguel Montero waits on deck. The 3-1. And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Well, here in extra innings, you just need one little spark, something that can get you going. You know, we've seen a leadoff walk to be the difference in a ball game more times than once, so they need to take advantage of this.
Let's go.
Miguel Montero will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
And he'll try and get that winning run into scoring position as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Well, winning baseball games sometimes comes down to doing the little things. Perfect execution there, and now the winning run moves into scoring position with only 1 out.
Mark Trumbo will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Well, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggles.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Here's the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. The 1-0. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And the Diamondbacks are going to walk off winners.
And he's going to get mobbed for that one. What a great at-bat here as he just comes through in the clutch and drives home that winning run from second base.
Offensively, the Diamondbacks tonight relied heavily on the work of this man, Nelson Cruz. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 4-3. Good night from Phoenix.
The final line score for the ball game tonight for the victorious Diamondbacks. 4 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street Station.